Hello lovelies, welcome to Lanmou Tarot. This is a general reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or anyone who feel like watching this reading for the first week of February 2020. This reading will focus mostly on love. Really, I want to focus it on love for this week, and also next week's reading is going to be the same. And after next month we will change the way we do this. We'll spend the first week on the general message, general energy, and also a bit of astrology for the month, and the second week on love, and the third week will focus on career and money. And for the fourth week, I'm thinking to do a bit of a live reading, unless you guys have other comments or what's the word you have some recommendation. Okay, so here we have for you the Whispers of Love. We're starting with that. We have at the bottom of the deck number 21, choose love. You always have choice, make yours with love. Beautiful. Number 21, world energy here. Number 13 is the card that came out for you, Libra. And it says miracles and blessings. Everything has its gift. Miracle and blessing just falling from the sky like manna for you. You just have to grab it, okay? Miracles and blessings coming your way during this time. Let's see what other messages Spirit have for you. We are using the Fountain Tarot. And we'll use the Fountain Spread as well. And by the way, I don't know if I said it at the beginning, we have changed the name of the channel. We are now lanmouSpitual. Okay, trying to keep everything cohesive. Ooh, excuse me. We had the card that jumped out, and that was the Tower. Okay, that flew out onto the floor for you, Libra. So, oh, it doesn't want to go back, but we're going to put it back. Just so you know, for some of you, there may be some unexpected events that happen. Some sudden, unexpected event that happened in your life during this time of that first week of February, Libras. Okay? And, yeah, so we are now lanmouSpitual. And thank you so much for your continued support. Keep showing support to the channel. Let's see messages for Libra Spirit. One more. Okay. Yeah, that tarot card really came out strong for you, Libra. Let's see. Your question, the situation here. We have the Seven of Wands. What led to the situation? We have the Four of Swords, and I did see that card while I was shuffling, by the way, the Four of Swords. How are you showing up in this reading? The Queen of Wands. A lot of people are feeling very much feminine, the feminine power energy during this time. This Queen of Wands have been in this position. I think this is for the third reading, the third sign, I should say. I seriously feel like the light is changing by itself. Understand that I'm filming this at night, okay? And I truly do feel like the light is changing by itself. It's getting like brighter and lower. I keep having to adjust it, and there's no reason for it, but okay. Thank you, Spirit. And here we have the other people involved. We have the Seven of Swords. Ouch. And here's the outcome of the situation. We have the Eight of Wands. You have a lot of fire energy here. Right there in the center of this reading is all fire. Fire, 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 fire. Okay? And we have the Queen of Swords. This is what's facing the reading here. This is your energy, Libra, the Queen of Swords. Although you're showing up in your reading as the Queen of Wands, but what's facing you is you needing to be, is being the Queen of Swords. So let's start from the top. We have the Seven of Wands. We have two seven here. We start with the Seven of Wands as the question, the situation. The Seven of Wands is the card of standing your ground, willing to fight for your principles, willing to jump into the fight because you believe so strongly in what you're fighting for, okay? The one against the many, because you're fighting for something that you truly believe in. So it's not a problem. As you can see, he's jumping here. jumping into the fight. All those other ones are sticking up, not afraid. That's courage, okay? Someone having courage here. That's the question. For some of you, you may be questioning your own courage. You may be questioning, will you be able to stand your ground when the moment arises? Would you be able to show up for yourself, to fight for your principles, to fight for what's important to you? You know, this is about love. Perhaps to fight for your love, to fight for your relationship, okay? Or would your person be willing to fight for the relationship, to fight for you, to prove their valor, okay? And here we have the Four of Swords. That's what led to that situation. Okay, some of you, it seems like you took a pause. There was a pause here in that relationship. There was a little break in time here. Some of you felt like you needed to find your own mental stability. For some of you, you felt like perhaps things were not going the way you wanted. Perhaps you needed to, what's the word? You needed to get some wisdom. You needed to look at the bigger picture. This is Jupiter energy here. Jupiter in Libra with the Four of Swords. You really needed, you wanted to look at to have a bird's eye view, right? To be the eagle, to stand above this, to ask also for guidance from the universe, because the Four of Swords sometimes is a card of meditation, and we know that once you want these deep answers, those big answers, it's better to meditate, to withdraw your energy from other people, so you can really hear it, like to hear spirit, to hear God talking to you straight to your heart, straight to your mind's eye. And I feel like that's what some of you did. You went through that phase. You took a step back, you withdraw your energy so you could really think this through, so you can really meditate on it. And the knowledge that was gained, the awareness that came out of this, is you almost like either wanting to understand how much you care about that person, how much does this relationship mean to you, are you willing to fight for it? Or, and again, vice versa, is your person willing to fight for it? Okay, that's what led to this whole thing. And here you have showing here as the Queen of Wands, because you know you are the prize. You know you are the prize. You know that they should want to fight for you. You know that you're deserving of that. You want someone who would fight for you. You want someone who wants to shower you with the love, to go to battle for you. Okay, you want that, and you're gonna and if they're not showing that to you, you're going to prove to them that you yourself, you can show up for yourself. You yourself, you're not afraid to jump into the fight. You yourself, you're not afraid to fight for yourself. Okay, you can take the decisive actions, because that's what's facing this reading here. The Queen of Swords, that's your energy. That's you. Normally air signs energy, Libra energy. So what's facing it is you needing to be in that energy, you taking charge of the situation, you embracing, almost like taking the challenge, like with gusto, saying like, I'll show you, I know who, I know when, and I know what. Like I can. And I'm getting that same I can with the Queen of Wands energy here. With all that yellow, this is sacral, this is solar plexus energy with all that yellow. This is the I can. This is like, I know that I am. I know what I am. And I can achieve. I can accomplish my goal. I can materialize my desires, okay? So, and I also can make the decisive decision. I can also take decisive actions to make this happen. And what are the other people in your life? Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is a kind of thieving, of lying, of stealing, of almost like a sense of betrayal, because someone is taking away from you. Someone is lying, to you and taking from you to give to another. But here in that Seven of Swords, we see a hand pulling out Five Swords. Five of Swords is a card of conflict, of fighting, okay? And here it's almost like there are people in your life that want to remove that conflict. There are people in your life that want to that are creating conflict for you, that are bringing in that conflict. But there are also people in your life that are taking away that conflict from you as well. You're getting it from both sides, okay, Libra? There are those that are creating that conflict, that are creating that sense of imbalance for you, in that you feel like you have to watch your back, and in that you feel like you have to protect yourself and protect what is yours, because someone may be lying or someone may be cheating and trying to run one over you. There's a thing of sneakiness with the Seven of Swords, right? But at the same time, there are people in your life, I feel like, they don't even want to see you. They're so protective of you. It's almost like they're sweeping up to remove the conflict from the whole situation before you even realize that that you are being deceived. They don't even want you to experience that pain, okay? And the result here is the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is travel, long distance travel at that. Eight of Wands, and I love this Eight of Wands, is creating a sense of like, these are the sun rays straight from the sun, right, emanating throughout the earth here, throughout the planet. There's a sense of blessing here. These ones are like energy, almost like energy pathways. For you, it's Mercury energy, okay? This is like Sagittarius in, I'm sorry, Mercury in Sagittarius energy. And here we also had we had Jupiter energy here, and we know Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. So there is a real sense is whatever communication that takes place is going to be a communication that's a little bit like at the highest level. It's not going to be like based on pettiness. It's not going to be based on tit for tat. It's not going to be like, you know, petty disagreement. Like if someone is communicating to you, or you communicating towards to someone, or wanting to travel and connect with someone, it's going to be done in a way that's very, first of all, that may be very public for everybody to know. You're not going to hide it. You want everybody to know what's what, okay? And you also it's also gonna be coming from a place of wisdom, from a place of your higher mind, from a place of a bigger understanding of the whole situation. And I want to take a clarification for you on that Seven of Swords here, Libra. Clarification on the Seven of Swords for Libra, Spirit. Clarification on the Seven of Swords for Libra. Clarification on the Seven of Swords for Libra. Yeah. Okay. Right, we have the birds. We have two cards for the birds in this Lenormand deck, and this one is the owls. So the regular birds card in this deck is more like, you know, gossiping and people chit-chatting, you know, just talking about what's going on with her, what's going on with them. With the owls here, it's more like a communication that's coming from for a higher purpose, okay? This is not about gossiping. This is more about like communication that needs to happen to bring order. Communication that's coming from a higher, from not just from your higher mind, but that's being done in order to bring positivity to the situation, okay? Perhaps it's also communication from above, maybe in your dreams, okay? Things are being revealed to you with this owl cards here, but it is about communication. Let's see. Our music just stopped, but it's okay. We keep going, Libra. Clarification on the Eight of Wands for Libra. Clarification on the Eight of Wands for Libra. You had the 7, the 8, and the Queen of Wands on here. Lots of fire energy. And the Eight of Wands is fast moving energy too. Oh, look at this. We have the Fox. You have the Fox, number 14. So someone is going to be very shrewd about that communication that's coming through. That communication, perhaps it's you, that's the outcome, okay? Perhaps it's you that need to be very clever in how, if it's someone communicating to you first, be very clever in your response to that communication, okay? If you have to travel to someone, or someone have to travel to you, make sure you set up your boundaries in regards to what's being said, what's being talked about, where they can stay, when they're coming. Make sure that you're very clear as to what you want and what you expect, okay? Don't let your guards down yet, because I truly feel like for some of you, something here, there was some negativity that happened from some people, and you might have been protected from it, okay? Someone might have been almost like you don't even know to what extent how terrible that could have been, because you were almost like that the conflicted part was taken away, was swept away before you could even see it, before you could even you know, realize and acknowledge it. So there's still a danger here in that, because you don't know how bad it could have been, that you could just let your guards down. And Spirit wants you to know to not let your guards completely down. Even though that person may be coming from a better place, they may be trying to clean up their act, but they still have that same inclination to be sneaky, to be a little bit too clever by half, okay, to try to take advantage if they can, if you will. So be in charge, stay composed, okay, Libra, and also kind of like try to anticipate their move, okay. I'm gonna take one more on that 8 of Wands for you, especially for those of you that are dealing with a Sagittarius here. One more on the 8 of Wands. Okay, we have 2 cards that came out. We have number 8, which is the coffins, something needing to end so a new beginning can take place, okay. And also this is number 8, terrifying number 8 of Wands. So we have 2 8s here, and here we have number 35, which is also drills down to an 8, okay, the anchor. So we have 3 8 here. That's telling me 8 is a number of transformation. Also 8 makes that infinity symbol, something that's been ongoing, that keeps going on a loop, on a loop, on a loop for you guys. So if that person has been like trying to pull the same kind of routine, trying to use words, they're very good with words and maybe very charming, okay, with that fox energy there, trying to revive a relationship that has died. Every single time they go, they do their little act, and then they come back again saying the right thing and got you exactly where they need you to be. Oh, my selenite crystal just fell down with your woman's card, and I'm going to take them both. Okay, so this was the card that fell for you, this reconciliation, and look what at the bottom, release your ex. So this is that loop that we're talking about, that you keep going back and forth with that same person, okay. The time has come to clear your energy. The time has come to clear your energy, because there is someone here that's been playing with your emotions, okay, for a lot of you. Whether it is like it's that same person, because you cannot have someone from your past is returning to your life and it's saying release your ex. So that person, that reconciliation, Spirit is telling you it may not be to your best and highest good, okay. That person communicating to you, it's someone that have a hidden agenda, someone that know how to use words, that knows how to manipulate you, someone that you feel perhaps the anchor does not move, the anchor, you feel chained to the anchor, someone that knows how to almost revive the relationship each time that there's been an ending, and you feel stuck to that person, you feel anchored to that person, okay, and you're all in your feelings and in your mind about that person, but it's because they're so slick, they're so manipulative, they know how to get you right back where they need you, okay. Libra, ask yourself that question, the question, is it what you want? Is that person, have they been true to you? Okay, have they been true to you? Because Spirit is saying here to release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy of that person, okay? That really, the reconciliation, that's what they want. That's why we have that infinity symbol. Back and forth, that loop, that constant loop. But Spirit's saying, like, don't take it, don't accept it. But even though you may feel chained to that person, it's a constant birth, death, and rebirth for that same relationship. But just know that nothing's gonna change. And here we have, remember at the bottom of this deck of the Whispers of Love, we had number 21. Number 21 in the tarot is the World card. The World card is about completing a karmic cycle, okay? Putting an end to a cycle. You always have a choice, make yours with love. Is it love? Is it love if someone not willing to commit to you? Is it love if you always have to fight with that 7 of Wands to be the one to find courage, or that person not showing courage and fight for the relationship? You're the one who have to, because you gain some awareness, you gain some clarity after going in that 4 of Swords journey. Because your question is, should you fight for this relationship? Should you give it another chance? Okay. So this is a question only you can answer, but Spirit is telling you right now to release your ex, clear your energy. There's someone coming back from your past and you need to release your ex. So see how it fits for you, okay, guys? This is a general reading. I'm not gonna tell you to break up with your boyfriend based on a general reading, but this is the energy that's coming through you. It's everything that have been said so far. You're like, yes, yes, that sounds familiar. Yes, yes, that's my situation. Meditate some more on it. Ask Spirit, is this for me? And you'll know. You'll know. And if you need greater clarity, please contact me. Go on www.lanmouSpitual.com to book a reading or a Reiki healing session, okay? This is your note from the universe. Everyone is doing their best. There are really only two types of people: those you now love and those you will love. Until there's only one type of person, and then we'll probably hit replay. The game of life. We'll hit replay. That's that 8 symbol here. Again, those that we now love and those that we will love. Those now we now love, we may not love tomorrow, and then we're gonna love again. That constant loop, right? That's constant loop. So everyone is doing their best. Ask yourself, is that person doing their best by you? And are you doing your best by to yourself and to this relationship, or the kind of relationship that you want, that may lead you closer to your answers that you need in order to make a decision here when that someone come back again. So this is your message, Libra, and I hope it finds you in high spirit. And if you would like to show support to the channel, please like, comment, subscribe, and come back again next week for the next set of reading. Until then, remember, only love is real.